Hi guys, Admiral Adama here, coming to you on right here on YouTube. Usually I come to you through a live feed on Twitch or right here on YouTube when I'm playing a game or I'm posting some highlights right here on YouTube. Today I'm doing something a little bit differently. This is the first time I've ever done anything like this on my channel. What I'm doing now is I'm going to be doing a review of a couple of sauces and a spice that I got from an individual who's made quite a name for himself right here in the local East Central Indiana. And I'm going to be reviewing those sauces today and that spice, giving my honest feedback. And honestly, as you can see, I'm a pretty bigger guy, so I know my spices, I know my sauces, I know my food. So yeah, let's get started. So there's an individual here who's made quite a name for himself by making these spices, rubs, and sauces. And as you can see, I got three different ones here. They look to be three of the best. I couldn't get a hold of one that I really wanted, which was Westside Mild, and so that was actually sold out. So I can't wait to get my hands on that one. But these three, I actually over the weekend I smoked some ribs for my family, and I used these three ingredients right here, and they're all made by the same guy, using the same company. So first things first, this guy's name's Artez Holt, and he has this Westside Tez, Westside Tez's spice rubs and barbecue sauce, and then over here you'll see spice rubs and seasonings. So I got the Boss Sauce barbecue sauce, which I thought was pretty awesome. The steak rub, which I thought was pretty awesome as well. And then my personal favorite out of these three, and that is the sweet and spicy. So right in front of each one of them, I poured a little bit in a bowl. That way I could show you kind of what it looks like. The barbecue sauce is not the Boss Sauce. Boss Sauce steak sauce is not too thick, so it's not going to be like a thick sauce. It's actually quite viscosifized, if that's even a word. And the taste of it, it's I honestly like it a lot better than A1. And I'm a big steak sauce fan, especially of A1 and Heinz 57. Those are two of my favorites. This one, it's got a little bit more of an in-depth flavor versus A1. He definitely took the time and thought that one through, whenever he made the Boss Sauce. So I'm definitely going to be getting, possibly a bigger bottle or even more of this Boss Sauce, for sure. It was pretty decent on the ribs. I used it as like a finishing touch. Once the ribs were served, I kind of dipped pieces of my rib into it. I made these also for my mother, my father-in-law, and my father. They all just enjoyed the hell out of them, all of them. And now the spice right here. This is a steak rub, and I know this is a steak rub, but I actually use these as a rub on the ribs as well. So I didn't use them necessarily on a steak. I used them on baby back ribs and spare ribs. And as you can see, there's quite the mixture in there. These things, honestly, I think are just great masterpieces. And I'm definitely going to be getting some more in the future. First off, big shout out to Mercedes Holt for helping me get these on such short notice. I messaged her on a Friday. I was like, hey, look, I'm smoking ribs on Sunday. If I was to order these from Tez, how soon could I get them? And she helped me get them like literally the same day. But in terms of the steak rub, I can definitely taste a little bit of seasoned salt in there. And the seasonings overall are just not overpowering. They're great. I can't wait to use this on things other than just the ribs. Because the ribs at the end of the day were absolutely fantastic. And they were delicious, and I cannot wait to make more and see what other creations we can come up with. Now the last one is the sweet and spicy, and this is my personal favorite out of the three that I've picked over the weekend. And as you can see, it's kind of Kind of reminds you of like a ketchup or a barbecue sauce, or even a Heinz 57 steak sauce, which is my favorite sauce as compared to A1. Kind of like the boss sauce over here. So A1 is my secondary favorite, and Heinz 57 is my all-time favorite. So this is kind of like a mixture of both worlds, honestly. Only Tez is better. Tez is way better than Heinz 57 or A1, and I would definitely suggest this and prefer this over the other sauces. Now, giving it a try as well. It's got the perfect sweet, and then it's got like just a little bit of zest and heat to it right there at the very end. Like it kind of creeps up on you. This is what I like about it the most, is the heat, because I'm a fanatic for hot foods, spicy foods. Although they don't agree with me all the time, I am a fanatic for them. So using this sauce, it was like perfect, because I love the sweet and spicy barbecue sauces, and this sweet and spicy is definitely at the top of my list now. So in terms of all three of these items, I would definitely give them all a 9. The boss sauce, a 9.5 out of 10. The steak rub, definitely a 9 out of 10. And then my personal favorite, this is a 10 out of 10 right here for me. And these are definitely going to be in my spice cabinet, and along with my other sauces, which I probably am going to start alleviating those out to bring more of these in and try some more of the Westside Tez's spice and rubs and sauce and seasonings. Definitely want to bring those into my cabinetry. But yeah, no, that's really all I got for today's review. 9.5 out of 10, 9 out of 10, and 10 out of 10 is what I give all three of these. All right, guys, so there you have it. There's my 3 reviews on the 3 different items from Westside Tez's spice rubs and sauces. We talked about the boss sauce and how it was comparable to A1, how it was better than the A1, and then we talked about the steak rub, which was not necessarily used for steak, but it was still very good on the ribs that I had smoked over the weekend. And then my all-time personal favorite, the sweet and spicy barbecue sauce, which as you can see, I'm going to show you right here, is half gone. That one was my most favorite. And I put that on at the very end, right before I finished up the ribs on smoking, and then I used the boss sauce to dip the ribs in, which was like a perfect combination between the 3 for the baby backs and the spare ribs that I smoked over the weekend. But yeah, no, that wraps up for today's review. Until next time, I cannot wait to see what else Tez has to offer. I'm definitely going to be buying more in the future. Until next time, this is Admiral Dama signing out. I'll see you later. I normally do game streams and game content, but I decided to do something different today. So that's why I did this review on Westside Tez's spice rub, seasonings, and sauces. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a like and a comment and subscribe if you're new. That way you can keep up with everything that I do, including reviews of Westside Tez's spice rub, seasonings, and sauces. I plan to do more in the future with different products that he has to offer, and that way I can bring you all the new products that he has. And if you like video games, I do that too. You can also find me at twitch.tv/AdmiralAdama90.